Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Box Score Sports YouTube channel. I'm your host, Ryan, and what we are doing is we are going to be previewing every single NBA team to celebrate tip-off week in the NBA. We're going to have videos of every team's, hopefully 10 minutes or less, of our favorite moves, least favorite moves. We're going to talk about questions, concerns. We're going to predict whether they're a playoff team, a contender, a lottery team, or a play-in team. We're going to hit on all those and every single teams. But before we get into it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts on your favorite teams going into the season or on the team of each video that we will be posting. With that said, let's get into our prediction.
Previewing the New York Knicks.
The New York Knicks finished fifth last year. They were 47-35. They got to the second round of the playoffs, and they lost to the Miami Heat 4-2, like a lot of other teams did. It'll be interesting to see their growth, especially their chemistry, because they're kind of coming in with the same roster they did last year. So let's talk about my favorite move that the New York Knicks made. And it was really only one move that I thought was, a standout move, is that Dante DiVincenzo, a good, in-between guy. He kind of reminds me a little of Josh Hart. He plays good defense. He hustles. He can shoot. He can make layups. Coming off the bench, it's a fine addition. You want those guys on your team. So for the Knicks, that's a good pickup, in my opinion. I really like that they brought him in. And DiVincenzo had a pretty good year last year with the Warriors. So I think that was a good pickup by the Knicks. My least favorite move that the Knicks made was Obi Toppin, trading Obi Toppin. He's a former first-round pick. I think they picked him number 9 overall. And then they brought Tom Thibodeau in, or maybe he was there at the time. I can't quite remember. I didn't want to look it up either. But he shot 34% from 3 last year. He's still a young player, and I don't, in the sense of he doesn't have a lot of years played in the NBA. I think this is his 3rd year, 4th year, and they gave him up for 2 second-rounders. Now I understand maybe giving up, because you have Julius Randle, you're ready to build around him and Brunson, Mitchell, RJ Barrett. You kind of have your what's it called? Your rotation set. So maybe having someone like Obi Toppin wasn't fair to Obi Toppin, but you're just we don't really have a need for him in this rotation. I guess 2 second-rounders is a little baffling. Could you got a late first-rounder? I don't know. It's just disappointing. Again, this is a little bit of a reach. I understand that, but I tried to find a least favorite move for every single team. So this was the one that I found for the Knicks. I wish they could have given him more opportunity and more minutes, and I understand. Maybe there was reasons for that. Maybe not consistent on offense. Like I said, he only shot 34% from 3, but he's been getting better each year. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that was my least favorite move. I really wish the Knicks could have make it work out with him. Big questions, comments, concerns, other points. I'm kind of interested to see if any of the young guys will take another leap. RJ Barrett especially. We've been kind of all waiting for him to take another leap to become at the level, or not even at the level, but could he be 70% of what Jason Tatum is, or 80%, or Jaylen Brown? I think Jaylen Brown's a better player than RJ Barrett. Can one of those guys kind of become a little bit more better of a player, I guess? What we expected them to be coming out of the draft. Right now, I'd have to say the player development for the Knicks hasn't looked so good, with the Toppin thing and the RJ Barrett not kind of being who we thought he could be. Other than that, I'm kind of interested to see what kind of Julius Randle we get this year. He's been pretty inconsistent from year to year. and game to game. So I'm interested to see what kind of Julius Randle we get this year. And I hope that it's the best version of Julius Randle, because that's what makes basketball fun. I also wonder about a big trade for them. They have assets. They have players that they could move, including like an RJ Barrett, but it has to be the right player. Like there's Donovan Mitchell rumors. I don't want Mitchell and Brunson on the same team, because I think that both of them, they kind of do the same thing, but more importantly, they're both too small to have as your two guards on defense. Like it's been done to death. Lillard, McCollum. There's other examples of like, you just can't have two guys that are 6'3" and under at your guard position and expect to win a title. I think that's really hard. So I don't want them to go after Donovan Mitchell. There, Harden might be like pennies on the dollar. You might be able to trade a first round pick for Harden. Could that be like a big trade the Knicks make just for like, hey, let's just see what happens? But then again, you take the ball out of Brunson's hand, you give it to Harden. Is that better? I don't know. I don't think so. Embiid would be a big one, but like Maxey, if he turns out to be awesome and they can get rid of Harden for something, I think Embiid's going to stay. So it's going to be interesting to see what star becomes available. Could it be DeRozan or Levine if their season starts to implode? Could it be a Raptor player like Siakam or something like that? There is a trade there, but I just wonder what that trade will be for the Knicks, and will they wait till next year to do it and just go in with this team? That's going to be interesting. Okay, my prediction for the Knicks playoff team. I think they're going to be a top 6 seed team. I think their continuity is going to work for them. Adding DiVincenzo, another in-between player, again, hustle player, I think it's going to help this team. And I just think they're going to win a lot of regular season games. So I have them as a playoff team. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite moves were, what your least favorite moves were. And also let me know what your biggest questions are, comments, concerns, or what player would you like the Knicks to go after that's realistic. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.